Here in Philadelphia, 2 days ago on Monday, we went through, well, the entire eastern region here in our country, we went through a really bad hurricane. It was a Category 1.
Yes.
Category Sandy. Well, no, not Category Sandy. Hurricane Sandy. And it really devastated, like, the entire Jersey Shore. The boardwalk in New Jersey is completely demolished. It's just completely destroyed. Like it's just devastation. Like the boardwalk, they stated, was in a lot of people's houses, in their garages, because the wind knocked the garages, like the doors down. They got boardwalk in their house. There's sand almost all over the entire state of New Jersey, and we're here in Philadelphia. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a backlash right here, which we'll show you later on. There's a 30-foot tree that is actually spanning from 3 houses over. It's crossing from my neighbor's house completely over this house and onto the next house also. So, nobody was hurt. Thank God. But my heart does go out to all the injured. There were 17 deaths in this entire storm. And my heart does go out to everybody that was injured, people that are without power right now. And we were in a state of emergency for 3 days. So
yeah, because I heard the winds. The winds were just going on and on and on.
It was between like 60 to 90 mile per hour winds.
Wow.
It was like really rough out here. So, we made it through, definitely. But my heart does go out to everybody who is affected by this this hurricane, because here in the East Coast of Philadelphia, we're not really built for that. We're not used to it. We don't usually get that. We get tropical storms and backlash from, down south, from all of the southern storms. And we're not really built for that. But here in Pennsylvania, we kind of, there's a lot of fallen trees and stuff and power outages, but, it wasn't as bad as Jersey. The entire Jersey Shore is just pretty much demolished. It's done.
Oh my goodness.
In Seaside Heights, where they filmed the New Jersey Shore at, where the actual fun center in the park was, it's completely destroyed. There's no more boardwalk. There's nothing there.
Wow.
There's nothing there.
We built all that.
One of the parks, on one of the actual beach parks, one of the rides was actually seen floating in the ocean.
Whoa, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
I don't know, I feel really bad for New Jersey.
Right.
Like, they're completely devastated out there.
All that water, all that ocean water that they have too, all that helps, with the wind. That's not,
Yeah, it picks up its... that was the actual thing about this, for it to hit us, why it would have been so devastating. What happened was, when we get storms up here in Philadelphia, our storms, and in Pennsylvania and in this tri-state area, our storms lose a lot of its, capacity, a lot of its strength after it hits land. And it hits land, by Washington and everything else, Washington and Baltimore. So by the time it gets us, we get a backlash of it. Well, like when Hurricane Irene. Now, Hurricane Sandy, when it came through, it picked up more speed and actual strength, because it spun around, it hit the Carolinas and South, and it still lingered in the ocean. So it just was picking up more force and more power, and it hit land here in New Jersey. So that's why New Jersey is completely devastated.
Right.
They got the brunt of it. It hit land, it touched base with land in New Jersey. And
that's close. That's close, guys.
Yeah. So
yeah, so they definitely got hit. Wow.
Yeah, definitely support the FEMA, whatever you can, New Jersey
Red
funds,
Cross.
whatever, Red Cross, definitely, yeah, and definitely help out New Jersey, because they're really going through it right now. Like everybody, they're still in evacuation mode. They will not let most of the residents, homeowners, even if they can prove ownership, they still are not allowing them to return.
That's crazy.
So definitely, you guys got to support. We're definitely going to support also, and try to help as much as we can, because they're completely devastated up there.
Yeah.
Our heart goes out to you, New Jersey.
Do you know that it's a preacher? This preacher blames Obama and Romney
For
for
what?
Hurricane Sandy. They said that the preacher says that he
Who
blames
is that?
them for the hurricane. what's his name? John McTernan blames Obama
Really?
and Romney for the hurricane because they support gays. How corny is that? Because how is that mess with the hurricane? How?
It's
People never cease to amaze me. Really. That is just
sad.
ridiculous. It's sad. It's sad that he would even go that far to say something like that. I think that he should really choose his words more wisely and just don't say things like that. That doesn't even make any sense. How does that make sense? How does the freaking the natural disaster have anything to do with Obama and Mitt Romney?
All those refugees.
What are you talking about?
Not technically like refugees. I mean, they're living in shelters right now, and they're living in the hurricane relief shelters.
Right.
So that's how you can explain that to them and those little kids.
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh well, the president's caused the storm. Where do you buy that storm machine at?
Exactly.
I like to grab one of those.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely let me know, preacher. That is sad, that we're still at that type of level, of ignorance, because really...
It was pure ignorance.
Really? You have no credibility now at all. I doubt if anybody will return to your church after the storm is over.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense at all.
It's whatever.
It's ridiculous.
It is what it is. There's always going to be ignorance out there. Oh, wow, whatever. The recession, you can blame that on a man.
Yeah. Now, that's something that you can blame.
But how do you blame a hurricane on a man? Really?
You can't.
Whatever,
That just
y'all.
didn't make any sense at all when I heard that. I said, why did he even say that? Why did he fix his lips to say that out of his mouth? Because it doesn't make any sense at all. It's just so stupid and goofy. Oh my gosh.
I'm not even thinking it's funny, guys. I just think it's hilarious how ignorant people are. That's how it's so sad. It's so sad. And it's so pathetic too that you're just trying to get yourself a little bit of fame, a little 5 minutes of fame, and a little 5 minutes of credit, just trying to attack them. Completely flag.
Flag to you, McTernan. Flag to you. Because that doesn't make any sense. You're sitting here supposed to be leading congregations and you're telling them nonsense. That doesn't make any sense. Flag.
Completely.
Excuse me, flag.